Yeah, man, for sure, man. I look at collections like John Mangini, and I'm like in awe, like, hey, man. And a lot of the stuff he has, I don't even have the foggiest. Like, I've never seen it before, never heard of it, or I may not even know who the player is. But then,
Yep.
just looking at it, knowing that it's from whatever, 1934, and he'll talk about whoever it is. I'm just like, man, that shit is so cool, you know.
Here's a Mangini card.
There you go. Who is it? I can't
That's
see.
Richie Allen.
Richie Allen. Let's see the back of it.
Yeah, it's a Milton Bradley card. It came out of like a game.
Get the hell. You see, this is what, bro. This man,
This, that's a 1954 Bowman Johnny Sane, black and white Bowman. So so
oh
yeah,
man,
I got a couple of them. Not nothing
damn.
like him, but his
No.
collection is crazy, bro.
Oh, bro, he talks about that. He wants to have ¿cómo se llama? He wants to have like a museum.
Yeah, he does. He has a museum. That
But
room is
yeah,
in.
yeah, but like a legit museum where people would pay an admission to go in. I've gone to Cooperstown, and
Yeah,
bro, they have a nice collection, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, in Cooperstown they have baseball cards that are really really nice. But
yeah,
man, I think what John Mangini has is way more unique, and like the milk carton freaking cards and the postcards, and it's just next level stuff, you
yeah.
know?
His definitely next level, without a
Y-
doubt.
yeah, man, and like what you were saying, I think in order to have fun in this hobby, you gotta be a collector, because if you're in it just to make money and for a quick flip, look at that, some vintage football.
Yeah,
It's just it's not going to be fun, because I tell you right now, I switched up, like I've mentioned, and I'm like, what, let me see how this flipping thing is, and I'm like, man, I'm not in, it's not my thing, I need to collect, and going forward, if I see a good deal on two or three of the same card, I'll pick them up and I can sell the dupes. So
hmm
whereas before I would not care about getting a duplicate. Now I'm more open to it. But
right.
but I think the collecting of it is where it's at.
Yeah, but your thing, what your kids when they in a couple of years, I think you're gonna have a lot more fun if, especially if they get into the hobby and you're able to actually break wax with them, and you'll see the difference between breaking wax and buying single cards. It's just a whole nother ball game, bro. It takes you back to being a kid. I know that you're not really big into wax, but I mean, it just brings you to a different place. Like whole different ball game when you do that, man. I
Yeah.
mean, it really is. It's a lot different. Buying single cards and hoping that they go up it's tough. It's tough to do that. But I mean, if you're happy with the cards and you're collecting them, it's one thing, But it's hard to really make money like that.
Yeah, man.
This is one of my favorite sets, by the
Dude,
way.
look.
This is like one of my favorite football sets, by the way. This is 1969 football. It's like to me, I think it's the nicest set there is.
Bro,
I had a
so
I
good.
had a lot of these cards. I had pretty much the whole set. Th-
You
th-
know,
This is this is from a lot that I have on eBay right now.
oh man.
It's
I mean,
cards. I have cards from 1950s to 1980s.
man, you have some
It's
nice cards, bro. I want to get into vintage basketball,
basketballs where it's at.
I Lou Alcindor,
Yeah, yeah,
all them freaking badass cards.
yeah. 1963 Fleer, I think it is like an iconic set. Uh, there's a lot of really crazy vintage basketball cards. I'll tell you, it's a great market. It's cool, bro. It's so to me, vintage was what I was focused on in the beginning, and To be honest with you, it was 10 times a better market. It was a lot more fun. It was a lot more historic. You know, like you come across cards that, like my 1950s cards, like I had such a hard time letting them go, selling
Mhm.
them. Like I didn't want to sell them. You
I
know, there
bet.
was certain cards in the commons where like people would offer me, make offers, and I made such bad decisions by not taking some of those offers because I just felt like I was disrespecting the those cards. You know what I mean? I was like I felt like you know the bar is set too low. It needs to go higher. These cards are never we're never going to see them again. Like that's it. Whatever's left is what we have left. You know, 1952 Topps cards and the 1940s Bowman's cards, it's crazy. And then when you get into stuff like the stuff that John Mangini has, is a totally different ball game.
Oh,
You know,
forget
there's
about it.
2 or 3 of them. There's not in existence. Like there's not many out there.
Nah, yeah,
You know,
he's working with stuff that's a print count, that are existent of like 10, like something
right,
crazy, you
right.
know.
And he has stuff that when you had that Beckett the magazine the almanac asked you
Yeah,
to report that you have it
that's
because
crazy.
they want to know that it's out there.
Track it. Yeah,
That's the type of stuff that he has.
I know it's next level, man. I mean,
Yeah,
and the thing is, as a collector, I like to collect things. Again, of players that I've seen and I respect and I have an emotional tie to. But just from like if I speak to you and you tell me, hey man, did you know this or this player did this, and I may not know it, and I'm like, oh shoot, you know what, and then like for instance, Mangini, he was talking about Daryl Dawkins. I know the
right.
name, I was born in the late 70s. I didn't watch basketball until the 80s and stuff, so I
Yeah,
know Daryl Dawkins, but I didn't know. Um, I don't remember the context of the conversation, but he's like, Daryl Dawkins was breaking backboards way before Shaq. I'm
yeah.
like, what? I thought Shaq. I think that's what I said. I said Shaq was the first person to break a backboard.
In
And,
our generation.
right, and so he was like, nah, bro, and he
Yeah,
put me onto it. And so
right.
I went out and I was like, shoot, man, I have
Yeah,
to get a Daryl Dawkins rookie card. And guess what? I went and I got a Daryl Dawkins rookie card. You know,
awesome.
so it's just because I like that having that mental connection. That's just how I'm
Yeah,
wired. I'm like,
yeah. Oh, like there's a historic value there, bro.
yes.
It's something about it that is just awesome to have. Like, I mean, there's guys like I was telling you that story about the kid from the Twins in 1971. He died. No, I'm sorry,
Oh
1970.
yeah, the baseball player
The
from
baseball
Tampa.
player. I mean, like you would never know his rookie card's worthless. But if you are a Twins fan from back then, you would know that this kid was an up and coming rookie that was a great star. His name was hold on.
You're gonna make me look it up.
Uh, Henry, not Henry, whatever.
How
But he
did
was an up and coming
how did
star,
that?
and he drowned. He was on the Twins in 1970. In 1970, Herman. God damn it.
Uh, in 1970.
Yeah,
Let me see what I get here. Okay, his name.
Herman Hill.
You got it.
Yeah, Herman Hill. So like he was an up and coming star, and he
Oh
was a
yeah, I
great.
got it. Yeah.
And then he drowned. He drowned swimming. You know what I
Damn,
mean?
bro. How the hell, bro? That's crazy. That's so unfortunate, man.
Yeah. So I mean, like I happen to have his autograph, like one of very few.
Bro, that right there, man. That's
Yeah, that was
crazy.
awesome
And
thing.
bro, and another thing, another card that I went and I got was the Stadium Club Derek Jeter rookie card. that you put me
Yeah,
onto. I don't know if you
yeah, it's an
remember.
awesome card. Yeah.
Yeah, but you were telling me about that card, and I'm like, really? And I started to do some research, and I'm like, shoot, the print count on that is a whole
Hmm.
lot less.
Yeah,
It's
it was in a special box. It
yeah,
came in a Murphy box. It was a totally awesome card, man. That
yeah,
card was to me it's it's my one of my favorite Derek Jeter rookie cards
yeah.
by
I
far.
the foil. I mean, dude, the foil is just it's the
It's
foil.
iconic. Yeah,
It's
it's iconic, bro. But you
you
look
know.
at it the wrong way, it scratches.
Yeah, I mean, if you stare at it too hard in the slab, it's
Right.
gonna start cracking. You know,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like
Right.
that.
Right.
You know,
So
it's crazy. But that Stadium Club is a beautiful, beautiful card, and I will
and
put it as my second favorite Derek Jeter card. You know,
yeah, yeah,
and then
definitely.
I went out and I picked up like two or three of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
If you could find them at a decent price, yeah, I would that's a card you could pick up at any time. Anytime.
yeah, and then Derek Jeter's coming out with a movie, a documentary on ESPN, something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
First quarter of next year.
Yeah,
So
that his cards will go up then.
yeah, for sure. So
Yeah.
look, I just got the notification, man. They're about to kick us off of this chat.
Okay.
Uh, so anybody interested in that? Austin Martin, Silver Mosaic Prism card. Uh, Fast Eddie P is gonna be giving that away to one of the listeners. Just make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, and thank you, Eddie, for offering that. And you know what? We're gonna just end it here. Thank you for watching,
Yeah, bro.
and much I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. I'll talk to you soon, bro.
All right, man.
Have a good night, man.
You too. Later.
All right.